So this would be the continuation of the picture of Dorian Gray on chapters 3 and 4. These chapters were mostly about, in the first part, they talk a lot about Dorian's past. So Lord Henry goes to visit an uncle, and he asks him about Dorian Gray's past, and he starts to tell him about how he was born and how he was the child of a noble woman and a soldier, and these two fell in love, and the soldier had to go to war, and the woman's father, who was a very cruel man, sets to kill his daughter's husband, the soldier. In the end, he does end up killing him, and then he leaves his daughter as a widow, who then briefly later dies just after giving birth to Dorian. So that ended up Dorian living his most of his life and being raised by a vicious and cruel man, such as his grandfather. Lord Henry is actually fascinated with this story. He feels like it gives a very kind of a dramatic like way to Dorian and to his past. And then Lord Henry goes to dine with London's most important men and women in the high society, where Dorian is as well, and he talks a lot about how to live life, how we should all know a lot about everything, and how a lot like an inspirational talk, and how like a very philanthropic kind of thinking, which actually inspires a lot Dorian. And Dorian, shortly after that, he goes to visit Basil and talk about this, and then we skip forward to 1 month where Dorian is in love with this girl that the Basil and someone met in the theater, and that she was playing Romeo and Juliet, I think, and he's talking about how he fell in love with her and how he was a very tremendous actress, and in the end Lord Henry agrees to go see her, and between there they talk about the painting and how it just arrived to Dorian's house, already framed and everything, but it's just like set on the side, and they all agree to go see the Dorian's new like girl that's going to be presenting on a theater, and after a while they send a memo to Lord Henry saying that Sybil Vane, that is the fiancée of Dorian Gray, they are now engaged and they will be married. So for the new news. What I think about this is that it's starting to get interesting. It starts to follow a path where Dorian starts to admire a lot about Lord Henry, and we can see Lord Henry very interested in Dorian as well. And we don't know what's going to happen between the new wife and Lord Henry and how it's all going to develop. So I'm very anxious to continue telling you guys about it.